Wagwan, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Dutch. This is Artwork by Dutch. I am the ADHD artist, and today is day 30 of the inking practice month. And I was going to do that Lady Death piece I showed you yesterday, but it's kind of a mixed bag because sometimes, you want to give homage to an artist, IP, and I didn't want to do that with Brian Pulido's stuff. It's not a piece, I can sell or anything. It's just there to show, hey, for my portfolio for him or whatever, he comes by and says, like your stuff, and you look and you see it's like, hey, you want to do cover work? Great. So instead, I did find, and I did do this random beauty during the month of September, last month, for this challenge, and it perfectly emulates my style, what I was looking for, capture the body right, everything. So we're gonna ink it. Right now, I've been doing some research on the Thundercats because I said I was gonna do Mum-Ra. Trying to decide on a Mum-Ra piece or pose. Let me see if I can bring it up here. I thought Mum-Ra had kind of sunken eyes. Maybe that might be his mummy form. Maybe it might be easier to mummy, but I was like the ever-living version of him. And they're actually big and red. So I was trying to figure some way to sink them into his eyes that would make him look, piercing evil, etc. Pardon me. And hoping they can get sketched up tonight and finished. I'm just trying to pull up right now the image of what I've done. So let's see if I can share everything here. Share screen. Share entire. Okay. So here is some random drawings that I usually do in Clip Studio Paint. And here is the Mum-Ra. I originally had it this way when I drew them. So this is what I was thinking about. Still refining him. I'm hoping to have it, roughed out, so that way I can see what I've done and then draw it over. So let's. Oh. It did not share. I don't know why. Okay, so here's the piece. Here's the random artwork I was doing earlier. So one of the things I'm doing is, again, the Riley method and refining it for my style. One thing I've always noticed is the corner of the eye to the outside nose to the outside lip all form a little triangle with the chin. And then from the philtrum or beneath the nose here, the tip, going down, except in my case, I'm different than everybody else, lines up, even in a three-quarter view. So I was just practicing that, trying to refine it even further because I want to have consistency in my work and consistency in my pieces. So let's exit that. Stop sharing. Ooh, I'm really enormous and big. I like that. Let's put it back and make it small again. Which one is it that Alice had to do to drink? All right, added back to stage, and somehow I'm still huge for some reason. I want that one. I'm not certain what's going on with StreamYard. I've been responding to them, sending them things. So here we are. ADHD related. I was watching something today, and this one YouTuber was bringing up how creatives could be, and the music's really loud, so about how creative should be. And I was starting to watch it, and it's basically a lot of things I've been, learning myself and been telling you, which is like one, body doubling. So if you're watching this right now and are participating in the inking challenge, or just want to draw, you have something creative in your mind, just want to get off, do it now. body double with me for the next 10, 15 minutes. It's going to take to do the syncing challenge. That way you get something done. Two, the other part was a procrastination, talking about the dopamine. As you know, with us, dopamine, if we run out, it takes a long time to refill it back up the tank, and it can seem like procrastination. I've been doing that. I just did it downstairs. I noticed the time. I was playing a video game for supposed to be my lunchtime. I was only supposed to do it for a half hour, and I ended up doing it for about an hour and a half. And that's because I also got competitive, and I was wanting to wake up. And so sound check there. All right, so let's go over and drive to my desk and do this random beauty. I do appreciate all those who have been joining me for the last 30 days. If it's 1, 2, if you catch this in the replay, I do appreciate it. I do thank you. I thank those first 100 subscribers. I'm really grateful. We're on a road to 500, so please like, share this, and comment, so that way I can help my channel grow and get bigger. I do have more material I'm coming up with, so although I won't be doing this weekly or daily, I should say, I will strike that, reverse it. I won't be doing it daily. I will try to do something weekly, have something done ahead of time. One of the things that I'm thinking about is discussing my Riley method, and I want to have it a little different from how I learned it, because Brian Lee, who helped mentor me in refining the Riley method I was learning already and how to see it in a different approach, he's got a book coming out soon in China and then hopefully in the US, so I highly recommend getting it. But I don't want it to be an exact replay of his stuff, because a lot of times, you want to think about it quickly. When you see him, this is some of the stuff, is that when you see an artist draw something they're teaching you, they will then oftentimes do another drawing and they skipped all those steps that you just learned and they just quick to it. Hence why the drawing I showed before, I was just trying to refine it down further, just to make sure all the points line up, and I can do that off my reference, since I do oftentimes draw likenesses. And so if I can get that likeness done on the rough, I can get recreated on my new drawing. So, and some things will be similar to him. I mean, I'd use, again, the Robert Bradley Hill method. I use it a lot for foreshortening. So if a person is bending over and crouched over, I measure how many craniums they are. So if they're bending over like Spider-Man pose, you can't really do the Loomis 7/8 heads method. But if you want to get the proportions right, at least something to measure, you can measure it out in craniums. So it could be he's 4 craniums tall, and you figure out where in that midpoint is where his chest, of Spider-Man's chest, is bent over. And then once you've got that, you can then start to build around. And, so I'm going to show things like that. That's what I'm hoping to do. And, we'll see. And then also, again, flatting tutorials. So those things I do have on my Patreon. So please consider being a patron for 1 cup of coffee a month. That really would help keep me going and keep the lights on, internet going. So thank you. Let's drive over to my desk and take a look. All right, we're rocking out here. So here's the Lady Death. I still didn't finish this leg. That's throwing me off. So let's erase that because it's driving me a little batty. That's what I was going to do, but it's just too pretty. There's the back girl I did. But here's the every day, or every American Girl Next Door. I originally thought I was going to be doing, there we go, to get the mic over. I originally thought I was going to do like a Sharon Carter, what was it? Or Sharon Carter's daughter, the American Dream from Avengers Next. Captain America, so that's why she's got a star. So I might not do a star. I'm not certain. Keep the hair. I really do want to do a elaborate. Again, I can't think of how to say her name. The new Puerto Rican hero. I really like how she looks, and so I want to do that, but with like Rosario Dawson. So I drew the clavicle here. Just didn't get that top of the delt. Let's see. I do like a woman that has an ear covered, one showing, one not. So what I'm talking about here is like from the inside corner to the nose, to the lips, to the chin, forms this kind of triangle. And usually it's like the what is it called? For animals, their snout or whatever. Can't think of the term, but usually you make it a little rounder, but then you're just hitting out to the corner and never hitting the nose. So I'm just trying to figure new ways out on it. And here I've just got in a lay-in for where her coracobrachialis goes, the armpit. I was really hoping I'd have time to draw something else. But I've been working on this Doctor Who 60th anniversary piece, and I've been following Mark Burnett's tutorials on YouTube. So I'm trying a different approach with it because I want to have it rendered out before I actually render it, because then all the rendering's done beforehand, the shadows. Just lay the flats over on top. I've been using his approach, trying something new, trying to get out of my comfort zone. Really something to help me think about the lighting, etc. All right, I gotta get in here. So this line here, I did that to line up the eyes. I was having some problems. Again, my visual issue with scotopic sensitivity, I can't quite judge distances well. So it's one of those, you know, like they say, you measure twice, cut once. In my case, I kind of measured multiple times before even doing it, and then remeasure again. So this one's not going to take too long to do. All right, so like I said, this is pretty quick. I'm trying to find my 1.1. So that way when I go to render this, it's just subtle. So definitely this inking challenge, I think we'll call it there, has been successful for me. I'm not so afraid of pen and ink as much. I still need to learn, maybe get some deleter, practice with that for inking. I'm not certain how it would be used, say with Copic, if I'm calling this traditionally, with Ohuhu or Copic markers. So I know that when I've used it before on top of it, kind of I did with the Posca white felt tip for the Soletta Mercury pick, you kind of still see the white blob underneath, or at least the outline is colored over, but we'll see. But overall, I'm not hating this. I'm liking the process. I still feel that there's more I can do and more I can learn. Some things, some techniques I plan on trying out with some of these other ones. So definitely stay tuned. Next week or two, I plan on having these up on a possible Whatnot auction. And I plan on probably taking some watercolor to a lot of the backgrounds, as well as masking off the image and trying that credit card or toothbrush technique to make stars in the background. So we'll see, how they will work, and I will definitely post images on my Instagram. As you see down below, my banner, the store, you can purchase any of my comics, The Wayfarer, the first 2 issues are there. Prints, commission me, as well as my beacons that you can visit to follow it and even email me, contact me. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's drive on out of here. But before we do that, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video.
Do it! Just do it!
All right. Take care, guys.